kind of glad you brought that up as far as the religious side of things, because my curiosity is always piqued when, Joe, you and I have had the conversation in the past that you don't believe demons were ever a living being. Okay.
Right.
So if they were never a living being, why does religion play such a role in exercising them?
What is an angel? Has an angel ever been a living being?
If you believe in the true meaning of angels, I guess no, they haven't been.
Yeah, exactly. They never were. So demons are basically fallen angels, correct? Well, or offspring of fallen angels, et cetera, however that works. But
Right.
It's the opposite side of God, pride and all that other stuff kicked a bunch of them out of there. So now we've got that, we've got this. Why would they be any different than an angel if they used to be an angel?
So do you think, if there's somebody that doesn't believe in God or doesn't have a religion, can they ever be affected by demons?
How about a jinn in the Muslim faith, the Islamic faith? A jinn is basically kind of like a demon. Okay. But it's not, of course, that is one of the Abrahamic religions. So it's kind of like, okay, there's a lot of connections and things, but a jinn is kind of a demon, and it's not the same kind of a demon that the Christians believe in. Not quite the same, but it's there. We had a case in LA in San Fernando Valley that a guy had been in Afghanistan for a number of tours, and he came back and he was being bothered by something. It turned out to be what we thought was a jinn. So it had followed him back, attached to him, and followed him back. The Catholic priest that I called and said, "Hey, can you go bless this guy's house for me?" He got in, walked around, got about 3/4 of the way through the house, blessing it. Not a very big place, 1 bedroom upstairs and, living room, kitchen downstairs. That's really it. And he gets down into the kitchen and goes, "Oh, I'm done. I can't stand this anymore." And he just leaves the place. He couldn't do it anymore. So there was something in there that was really strong and more than what that priest's blessing would do. So I went back out there again, talked with the guy. He told me what had happened with the priest because the priest wouldn't talk to me anymore. And I went back into Riverside, and I got a friend of mine who is a Muslim and said, "Hey, can I talk to your imam?" And he introduced me to him, and we had a long conversation. I said, "Do you want to make a trip to San Fernando Valley?" And he goes, "Sure, let's go." Off we went, and he went through, and he did a bunch of prayers and things and took care of the situation. It was done. But the Catholic priest couldn't do it, or he didn't have the oomph for the knowledge or whatever it needed to be done. But the imam came in, and within 30 minutes or so, we had that place cleared out. Like I said, it wasn't very big. So he went in and did his thing, and he was done. So it worked out quite well.